And as anti-Semitism is on the rise worldwide, it's a frightening and sad time for Jews across the world. ILTV's Ariella Lahyani headed out in London to speak to some of the citizens and see if they themselves are feeling this increase of anti-Semitism and hear what they think must be done to tackle it. Let's take a look.
I'm here now in London, where since the start of Israel's war against Hamas, we have seen an alarming rise in anti-Semitism. But how are the Jews in London really feeling, and what do they think can be done to tackle this anti-Semitism? Well, I'm about to speak to a few people to see what they have to say on the matter. Have you felt that there's been a surge of anti-Semitism in the UK?
Yes.
Hugely. Scarily and hugely.
We have felt a surge of anti-Semitism, yes, more than anti-Semitism, real hate.
Of course, there's been a surge. I've been feeling it quietly since Black Friday, since the whole economy went down. I've been quietly thinking to myself, we'll get it. We'll be the ones who are responsible.
And I have always been a proud wearer of my Magen David, and I've always worn it outside my clothes. And I found that when I'm with people, other Jews, they ask me to put it away because they're afraid.
It's not a good way to feel. It really isn't. Now we have to stand up and challenge it as ever, and that means standing up for Israel's right to exist.
Unite yourself, unite your synagogue, unite everybody. And be proud that you have gone back home to Israel and you are building your state.
So how do you think, apart from standing up as a community, we'll tackle this in the UK?
Well, all that it takes for evil to conquer is for, good people to stay silent.
The media has a lot to do with the rise of anti-Semitism, because it's legitimate to criticize Israel. It's legitimate to hate Israel. It's become very bon ton to shout hate and free Palestine. And the shocking thing is that most people don't even know which river and which sea we're talking about, and so they're completely ignorant, but they just shout what they're being told to shout.
Education.
There's too much stage propaganda for Hamas in the West, not just UK.
And people have to be open to listening, because most of these people, they're not open. They don't want to listen. They want to keep to their own narrative because they're comfortable with what they know, and they don't want to hear anything else.
We must not be judged on different standards from every minority in the world. It can't happen again, and we have to learn from history.